Welcome to City Farmers. I'm Farmer Bill.
And I'm Sam, second generation here at City Farmers.
And we're going to talk chickens.
So every so often, we have people come in and ask us what to do about their chickens. They've read a ton of things on the internet and want to know if that's the right thing for their chickens. So today we're going to break it down to 5 things you need for your chickens.
And we're going to keep it simple. So the first thing that you should have is a well-protected place for them. Use heavy gauge wire for their protection. Use something that other animals won't intrude and get to them.
What do we use here at the nursery?
We have a chain link fence that we put across around them, and it's also buried in the ground with some cement. So nothing can dig under, nothing can break through. And on the top of it, we also put chain link or some kind of chicken wire to prevent things from getting through the top, like foxes, like
We have a lot of raccoons here in the city. That's been our biggest problem, is the raccoons.
Right, and we have hawks.
We found putting actually some, we'll put a fishing netting on top and then lining the first about 4 feet with the chicken wire. So that way that raccoons and stuff really can't pull it open and get in.
Exactly. The other thing that we also provide them with is a place out of the weather. They have a shelter they can get under. Though they normally are out in the weather, it gives them a warm, comfortable place to stay when it gets really wet and windy, which they're not really fond of.
So do you have any suggestions? Here at the nursery we do freeze, so we do get frost in the mornings.
We don't get that low of temperature, so I would suggest giving them a place that they can get out of the wind, which is generally colder. A lot of times they'll cuddle, they'll get next to each other and keep themselves warm. The next thing they're also going to need is a place to roost. They love going up on high because it's a natural instinct for them to go ahead and get off the ground when they sleep at night. Another thing that they need to have is good fresh water and good food. And there's different types of food, and we'll cover that at a later date.
Here at the nursery, we do have about 50 chickens and ducks combined. So every day we're switching out that water. Even for someone, the private residents that might only have 4 chickens, at least getting in there and cleaning out the water that's already there. You might not need to replace the water in the tank, but definitely kind of wiping it out because stuff does get in there. And a lot of the issues that people will have will come from dirty water.
And you can use that water on your garden, so don't just throw it down the drain.
Plants do love chicken poop.
Yes, they do. That's a good fertilizer as well. So the other thing that they also need is they need a place to lay eggs. We keep it simple. We like an egg-laying box that can be cleaned out, washed down with a hose, but something that you can put bedding in so when they lay their eggs, it's nice and comfortable for them, and it prevents the eggs from breaking on a hard surface.
Some things that we like to use for bedding are straw or wood shavings. Wood shavings seem to work out the best. They break down fast in composting. With straw, you end up having seeds in the straw. So after a little while of it getting composted, you do have to pull some weeds.
And also the finer material will also pick up a lot of the moisture from poop as well.
Definitely check with your local ordinances because every city's different. San Diego's awesome, we get to raise bees and goats, but not everywhere allows that to happen. If you liked what you saw, definitely click subscribe down below and leave us a comment if you have any questions or comments, or if you know of any other topics you'd like to see.
This is Farmer Bill.
And Sam.
Thank you for watching our video.